Tuesday, about getting back to the club, and there's no excuse between 5 and 7 in doing that.
I'm excited to get back there.
Especially after, you're slogging out in the fucking mud and rain and shit. Best thing to do is go back to the club in the warm rooms and sink a beer together. Alright, there'll be a few stories to tell, won't there, Jesse Odell? Trying to take on the joy.
No, Jesse! Should have dropped him, mate. Should have dropped him. Can we get pizzas?
Yeah.
For a change? Can we go for a good place? For a change?
Alright, who's got the time now?
25.
20 past 4, so we go in there.
Straight face.
Right.
Everyone, come on.
Because we need to get respect through the whole league. We just got to keep showing up and staying strong together. We battled out there. When you go in next door, don't care if it's a 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever it is.
Perfect.
Right, get changed, showered, in there, and then we're home. Go home, get changed, and then straight back to play.
People understand it's better, boys, in our position. Like guys like Ardy playing their first game. All these blokes like Reece, first game. Average age of what, 20, 21. Something ridiculous. Get in there, let them know about it. They'll go fuck.
Show them how young we are and how close we are.
Exactly. So everyone get changed, get in there, and that's including all the young blokes. I don't think I've seen many young blokes go in sort of opposition rooms. So make sure everyone gets in there.
Especially if older blokes can drive you after. Beautiful.
Older than 20.
Yeah, we got it.
Alright boys, keep rest.
Welcome viewers, and welcome Barry Peatling to the Barry Peatling Football and Other Sports Show.
Yes, plenty of variety today, Colin. Yeah, welcome to my viewers, and especially my new viewers in Austria, Colin.
I didn't think you were that popular in Austria.
Well, apparently it's pretty big time over at the moment, so welcome to the Peatling videos.
The Austrian...
Mr. and Miss Austria?
Austrian Hills. Hitler came from Austria.
I know, my old mate Adolf.
Yeah.
Might be his great
We just must have a disclosure now that Barry Peatling does not and has never had a friendship with Adolf Hitler.
No, not yet. No.
Let's get on to football. Underdogs repugnant unsettled demons.
There's a couple of little things I wrote, so you can just read out the viewers.
If I can see it there. Elusive
you
Peatling.
Want some glasses or not?
Elusive Peatling accepted a free kick, as it say.
Yeah.
Okay. Out, and his long torpedo brought up repugnant first goal, bursting through the half. Okay, bursting.
And there's
And
another
then
one
up
here.
here, you ducked and weaved through a goal mouth pack.
Yeah, probably not.
Looked, snapped, and hit the post.
Yeah. Not too flash of the finish, but
Miller was brilliant in repugnant's defence, and Peatling looked like winning it on his own.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fair sort of statement, isn't it?
It's a pretty big one. And Peatling, the dynamic terrier, so he was like, rah! That's what they go on the telly. Like a puppy dog. It was everything and everywhere at once. He scooped in the ball, shot, and the ball sailed and smack over the centre.
That was a goal. That was definitely a goal.
And behind. It seemed like you hit the goal post.
I hit the post 3 times.
You hit the goal post.
I went over the post once.
Or you hit a lot of behind.
And here, read the other stuff here, the sportsman. These are my new viewers in Austria.
I've heard the new viewers there.
Yeah.
Because the old viewers have seen this before, but clever, repugnant, braver Barry Peatling wins the Heinz Classy Super Sportsman of the Week for being classy. And
there's a couple of little stats down there.
Hit the pill. There's some stats.
I'll
read the stats. I'll look at your face.
Oh, the face. Dynamite.
That game, you had 38 kicks, 11 marks, 3 goals. Put that on the camera. 5 behinds. I'll just read it to the folk. They can hear it. They can see your face. Sportsman of the month, best on ground, 3 goals, 5 behinds, and 2 including hitting the post.
Fair effort, that.
Not a bad effort.
West Day for a little 5'7.5" rover.
And this was in your heyday.
Yeah, I was starting to get acclimatised to the Premier League football. I've been there 3 years, but no, it was a pretty good comp up there, Tom. That was the best comp outside the VFL back in the day.
I have heard that.
Recognised it was, yeah.
Recognised, and you actually didn't you pay the VFL or didn't you a combined side?
We did play Hawthorn, in 1962. That year, that's when they came up and we played them on the Horsham football ground, and they beat us by 14 goals.
Only.
Well, it was VFL against. That was a pretty good effort.
Okay, there was a game on the weekend on Saturday. Let's talk about the weather and conditions first, Barry.
The weather was poor. The ground was like a bog, raining, and I must mention right now these dressing rooms and these actually it was Karingal and YCW the last 2 weeks. They've got the most disgusting dressing rooms in the competition, and the ground's like a bog.
So, what's your message to them?
Get a life, you people running a football club in Karingal. You've got to be on top of the ladder second, and the Frankston YCW's ground was a bog too. Smarten up. At least Chelsea's got the best ground conditions and the best rooms.
So it rained from about...
Disgusting. You ought to be locked up, you people run that Karingal football club.
There's the message to Karingal. So it rained from about lunchtime onwards, didn't it, really?
Yeah, but it wasn't much of rain. It was just the dressing rooms are just... It was like a pigsty.
Pigsty. All right. Well, any changes?
Yeah, there was 3 out. Jason Clark went for a holiday during the week. He could drop the seconds. Travis Graham, they put him in the 18s because the 18s have got a chance of playing in the finals.
Yeah.
I don't know why but he should be still playing the same.
Yeah.
And Marusik and Bywaters. That makes 4, doesn't it?
Out.
And in comes I might have missed one. In comes Ryan Dyer, Odell, Burke and McMurray. There was 4 change. Bywaters out too.
Yep.
4 in, 4 out.
Well, what happened in the first quarter?
Now, Kyle, the same as the week before, we started off pretty well.
Looking promising.
I mean, it was a pretty poor day for football. We couldn't kick straight. We had about 4 or 5 shots. We kicked 3 points, and about 3 out of bounds. And Nicer, that didn't go to him after the game. I said, "What are you doing? You kicked 4 points." But they started off pretty well. But Bradley Clark and Stewie and Tutu played a good game all day.
Yeah.
But this mob,
Karingal.
This mob, I tell you, and Michael Burke, he's 35, and of course, Justin Peck, I always mention about Justin. Every time he plays against Chelsea, he just cleans them up. He's 46, I think. He's got to be 46, and he was 42.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think he's that old.
Oh, he's
just a little bit older than myself.
I said to him after the game, I said, Justin Peckett, I said, "You are a freak, eh? When are you going to retire?" He said, "No, I'm going to keep going." He just takes over the game. He's a bit like McDonald.
Yeah,
good. He's a general out on the ground.
Yep.
Of course, Michael Burke kicked 5 goals. But anyway, the second half time was they were 7-something to 5 points.
Oh, right.
They kicked 7 goals straight. It was a wet day, and they kicked 7 goals straight.
So it was basically over, or was it
still? Listen to that. 7 goals straight. The ball was like weighed a ton, and the ground was wet. 7 straight.
So it was basically all over.
Oh, it was over before the time. Because they kicked 7 in the first quarter. Anyway, in the second half.
Yep.
It's all Karingal.
Second half.
We just couldn't kick straight. We kicked another 3 points in the third quarter, and the Burke and Peckett and this Harley Davison. Remember, there was a bike called Harley Davison. Well, this fellow's called Harley Ambrose.
Yep.
Number 2, can he play? Kick 3 and give away about 4. But Michael Burke, I've never seen a player a bit like Louis years ago. He never wastes a kick. If he can't kick a goal, he put it to advantage. He kicked 4 and give away about 5.
Very good, efficient kicker.
Oh, class to watch. But they would say Burke, Peckett, Ambrose were just cutting us to pieces. That cracked that glass. But Greg was doing a good job on Coffee Hay.
Oh, yeah.
Greg played a very good game.
He's a bit of an underrated.
I congratulate him after the game. I said, "Rory, you played a fantastic game, mate." He kicked 3 or 4 Coffee Hay, but he was taking some amazing marks of the wet ball. Well done, Greggy. Keep it up.
Very good.
But
so what was the full-time score?
No, but overall they were just too strong and too good. But we fought up with a very good gutsy effort. Chelsea, they didn't.
But didn't they lose by 100 points?
Yeah, but forget the score, but they were tackling and they were putting the pressure on them, and they could have got beaten by 30 goals, but they just kept going, and it was a great effort.
All right.
As I said, we're undermanned.
Sounding fairly positive.
It was. I was
quite line that looked a bit.
I was quite happy. You wouldn't think you'd get happy for a 17-goal defeat, would you?
No.
But it was. If we would have kicked straight, we could have kicked at least 8 goals.
Okay. They kicked 1 goal 10 or something, didn't they?
1-11.
1-11 there. Yeah, there you go.
But it was pretty good effort, Chelsea, from the conditions, and we had 5 players out and 2 other, probably about 7 out, and all these young kids playing. But Anyway, well done, Chelsea.
Well, give us the goal kicker.
I'm pretty sure, well, not 100% sure, but I think it was Truey.
Truey.
It's down the other end.
80% sure it's Truey.
Well, who cares? What's one goal kicker? But
give us the group of best players.
The best players were Rory, Greg, Lancaster till he went off. He was killed, Robbie.
Yeah. When did he go off?
He's got after half time. I seen him after the game. He had this big thing on his leg, blown up.
Big blow up.
Corky. Well, might have been a blood vessel. I don't know.
Boy.
Wasn't too flash. Of course, Bradley Clark, Nizer, Shuey, and Tutu.
All right. Give us the votes then. One vote.
Yeah, one vote. I didn't mention Nizer before, but he played a good game. If he would have kicked straight, he would have been nearly best on the ground for us. But
very good.
One vote to Nizer.
2 votes.
2 votes to Bradley Clark, who just keeps keeping on, mate. He's a 4-quarter man. He just keeps going. Doesn't lapse.
And 3 votes.
3 votes to Tutu. Played a very good game all day. Well done, Tutu.
Okay, Barry, you're live on the ground. So you gave us
undercover.
You gave us the scores, changes, goal kicker, best players votes. What about comments on the game and the surroundings? Well,
I'll start on the surroundings first for starting. I'll get back to the rooms again. I walked in the rooms. I said to Stewie, I said, what sort of room do you call this? It was like walking in a cow shed. There was rubbish. I know I was going to say the S word, but there was rubbish everywhere. I just smarten up.
So you weren't happy with the room?
And the ground, it was a bit like YCW. The coach's box, we had a little shelter there because it was raining, but the players couldn't stand because they all stand a heap of mud. It's got the camera on there. The mud was just thick, and I said 2 weeks, if they could have put some rugs or what do you call bags to try and soften make the worst sort of feel as though you're standing on some level ground.
Okay, you feel like you're standing in a hole.
It was a fair dinkum joke, eh?
You feel like you're standing in a hole.
Well, you would be standing in a pigsty. Still alive. Plus the ground wasn't too bad, but it's only the main part where on the side wing, but the ground wasn't too bad. But apart from that,
what about the players?
Well, I must give. I'm giving the Chelsea players a good rap because it was a pretty, as I said in my headline, undermanned. That was an understatement of the year. We had probably about 8 players out. It was regular senior players, and you're playing the top side column. I mean, and we could have kicked at least 7 or 8 goals, but we only kicked 111. That's football, but it was a great effort by Chelsea to get. Well, they kept trying and kept putting their body in and tackling. The tackling was unreal. So well done, Chelsea. Next week we got Langwarrin, I think.
Oh, okay, so that's next week, and where will that be?
Over here.
Over here, 2:15 on Saturday.
Yeah.
And Langwarrin. Did we beat Langwarrin? We beat Langwarrin last time we played them.
I think we did, yeah.
First game of the year, first win of the year it was.
A couple of points, I think, wasn't it?
So, yeah, something pretty close. So that might be a good game. Might be a win.
Well, I don't know. We're pretty down on players. I don't know when Bywater's. I think Marusik's out for the year too.
Yeah.
Shoulder. So not much luck going anywhere for Chelsea, is there?
But they might sort of target that game for a win.
Oh, we just got to keep battling on, mate.
Still rumbles down the club?
Oh no, they're going to have. They always have a review after every year and see what. I still think they might keep Paul. Like he's a good fellow. And he was. I mean, the material they got out in the ground, Colin. It's pretty hard.
So the cattle was no good. Or not
material, the same thing, but no, I think he'll hold on next year.
So we'll have to see. There's always talk about coaches leaving. When there's losses.
Well, especially when you're getting beaten like 40 and 50 goals in 3 weeks. But they've got to get 3 or 4 big gun recruits next year. Big ruckman, a big full forward, and a couple on balls, and I think they might be right.
Yeah. Well, we're from Tigerland. Talk about the Tigers, Barry.
I watched them yesterday, Colin, after your way of getting it. Me watching
it on the computer app.
It could be a bit of sabotage there, but no, I'd watch them. They're playing Sydney in Sydney, aren't they? Or was it Melbourne?
Something like that. Sydney.
But I think that they're up with the top 4 in the competition. I reckon I'll give Sydney, because they play well against Sydney up there.
This is the first team they've beaten in the 8.
Is it?
this year.
Oh, I don't give a stuff. But how they won was a little day. There was never had it, and they just finished it off in the last quarter. They've been a bit stuck the last few.
They almost looked like they're going to. Fremantle were coming back, and
then
they
shut them up quick smart.
In the past, they would have capitulated.
Well, now this is 2013, it's not 2010 and all that. We used to get in front and just get toppled, but now we.
So you mentioning
we're a big contender for the
you mentioning
top four.
Not even mentioning the F word.
No, I mean we're in the finals. We'll be there. What part of the finals we're in will be different, sure. But I still think if we can beat Sydney, win one of the next two games, we can finish in the top four.
Yeah, possibly.
Because we've got Esther in the last game.
Yep.
And we've got GW. What is it? GW. Which is which is the Brisbane side?
Gold Coast.
Gold Coast.
Yeah, they beat.
Collingwood.
Pretty good. Happy with that.
Yeah.
It's almost as good as a Richmond win, isn't
it? Well, I think we're a very big chance to get in the top four. I don't know about getting in the finals, Colin. We're there in the finals.
Yeah.
Carlton's 3 games to be honest now, anyway.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? So
we just got to concentrate on getting the double chance.
So pretty happy with the Tigers. So they'll be playing Sydney this week. And any predictions?
Of course we'll win. We can't.
Just get a couple of goals.
I'm always positive with Richmond, and even back in the 1950s, Colin, I was always happy, but we used to only win 2 or 3 games back in them. And now I'm pretty positive we're going to win every week now.
This might be the new era.
It is. It is.
The new era.
Keep following the Tigers.
This is like a
couple of United Kingdom people follow the Tigers too.
Oh, very good. So look forward to that. Now let's talk about the cricket.
Well, not too much to talk about the cricket, Colin. It's just too good, too classy, and we're just not with it. You know.
A few bad decisions from the umpires.
Oh, well, I know, but no, they're just too good. As I said before we come on here, I've told the fellas in the pub down up the pub Saturday night, the footy club, Anderson and Swan are the new Warren and McGrath combination. They just carve us up. We can't play them.
Yeah, so Anderson and Swan, you reckon that the new...
They are the new Warren and McGrath used to terrify all the sides back in 10 years ago. Yep. They did. And these two are the same. They don't bowl loose balls.
No.
Swanee or Anderson, he's just... might be boring, but I used to think McGrath was boring because he used to bowl in the same spot all the time.
But...
when you miss it, you're gone.
Get the results.
Yeah, and same with... And this new fellow, Root, that's a bit naughty name too, Root. That's spelled
apparently he's got relatives who were born in Rooty Hill.
Well, that's
New South Wales.
A bit of enough joke, Colin.
Oh, really?
Rooty Hill.
That's a place in New South Wales.
I've been to Rooty Hill.
Sydney. RSL.
I've been there.
Fair enough.
But no, they're... I've never heard of him.
Yeah, well, I've seen him. He's played about 3 or 4. Not many. Because he's only young. He played against... He's played...
He looks about 17.
I think he played his first test against South Africa in the coming in at number 6. Played against New Zealand at number 6. He's only opened against Australia, but he opens for his county side, Yorkshire.
Well, 180 and then he took 2 for 8.
Yeah.
Not a bad effort, is it?
Yeah, not a bad effort. So he won the man of the match, which was fair, but there was a few dodgy DRS decisions.
No, they're just too classy people, but you can't blame one little... I was a main cop talking about the decision, but 1 or 2, but
particularly that one on
Agar, too good.
Which I just want to get it on
record. They
feel
too good, and they bowl too good, and they bat too good.
Yeah.
That's all you want.
So the next test is in 10 days or something. So
I think I'd call it up, wouldn't they?
1st of August.
Call it up.
So they're playing a county side Australia in between in a couple of days, 3 days.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, they might get something there.
Different combination of bowlers, probably batsmen. It's hard to know. You can't. They've tried the other one, so these are the new lot. So
this will be a 5-0.
Possibly.
Yeah, it will be.
Possibly. You said I was negative.
No, we are.
You're Mr. Negative here.
Look, I give credit where the credit's due. They're just too good.
England are good, though.
We got no... We're not batting when we're in any conference at all. We won't even step down the wicket. We've got to play... When you're playing the spin on the back foot, you're in trouble.
All right, well, that's it for the cricket. Have you got any Cheerios for your fans?
I've always got little Cheerios, especially my new viewers in Austria. Nice to see you online. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you can understand my English. Of course, Annie and the little darling Carla, and they're having thunderstorms up there and floods up there again. Philippines is a pretty wild place up there.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yep. A lot of wild weather. You have, it's nice and hot.
Oh, of course, P8 and... Yeah, I've been there. P8 and Sandy and Carlos, and hope everything's going right, Phil. And I hope you went to the game on Saturday night. Was it Saturday? No, Sunday.
That was a week or so ago, wasn't it?
That was 2 weeks ago, yeah. I think you probably would have went, yeah. All the best, Phil, anyway. That's about all for me now, all my viewers out there.
And that's it for me, so...
Bye-bye.
Goodbye from me.
So we've got to get better at it. And that's what we're looking for. And early on, it was super. But we've got to maintain it. Just the small things. Playing in front. Get in front of your man. The ball's going to drop. Alright, unless it's a big kick out the back. But you've got to be in front of your man. Back line, right on top of it. Stay in front. Well, we started using early, started using a handball too much. Trying to get out of trouble. It's on your boot. Well, if you get in the tackle, get on your boot. Right, let's try it. There's a handball here, there's a handball there, guess what happened next? Turn over, and away they went. Got to get it on our boot. And there's blokes that are doing that. There are blokes that are doing it and it's working.
Boys up the game have got to be aware though that the quick kick's going to come out of the pack, so you've got to be in front of your man. If your man keeps pushing over the front, just keep pushing up. The ball goes over the top, we run a little, kick it forward, ball down our end.
That's exactly right. That's what we're
No
doing.
good kicking it out and their man just take the mark, then they've got the foot in.
That's what I'm saying
Keep in front.
about playing in front and being aware of what's happening in the contest. If you're a forward, you can see it coming, you must have a look around. Alright, we don't want any of their blokes on their own today. You saw what happened, boys, in that quarter. Like the first 15 minutes, it was on. It was like 2 points to 1 point at one stage. It was game on. And that's all we need. That's what we need, and I said it to the boys on the bench. This is a shit fight right now. That's exactly what we want. We want tackle after tackle, scrummage after scrummage, kick it off the ground when you need to. Get it on your boot as soon as you can. Get it forward, get it out of bounds, start again. Oh, we man on man, right, let's go. Tuesday, about getting back to the club, and there's no excuse between 5 and 7 in doing that.
I'm excited to get back there. Yeah, boys.
Especially after, you're slogging out in the fucking mud and rain and shit. Best thing to do is go back to the club in the warm rooms and sit here together. Alright, there'll be a few stories to tell. Why don't they just trying to take on the giant.
No, Jesse. Should have dropped him, mate. Should have dropped him.
Can we get pizzas?
Yeah.
For a change? Can we go for a good place? For a change?
Alright, Who's got the time now?
25.
20 past 4, so we go in there.
Show face.
Alright.
Everyone, come on.
Because we need to get respect through the whole league. We just got to keep showing up and staying strong together. We battled out there. When you go in next door, don't care if it's a 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever it is. Right, get changed, showered, in there, and then we're home. Go home, get changed, and then straight back to class.
People understand us better, boys, in our position. Like guys like Ardy playing their first game. All these blokes like Reese, first game, average age of what, 20, 21, something ridiculous. Get in there, let them know about it, and they'll go, fuck.
Show them how young we are and how close we are.
Exactly. So everyone get changed, get in there, and that's including all the young blokes. I don't think I've seen many young blokes go in sort of opposition rooms. So make sure everyone gets in there.
It's mentally stable after older blokes can drive you after. Beautiful.
Older is in 20.
Yeah, we got it.
Alright boys, keep rest.